Thousands of North Texas students beginning their new school year, and that includes students in Mansfield ISD, as we told you at the top of the show.
Yeah, Mansfield is one of the fastest growing cities in North Texas, as we check in with Chris Sadeghi, who is at Bourne Elementary. Chris, with all the projects planned around that city, seems like Mansfield is the place to be.
It sure seems that way, Kara, because when we talk about growth in our area and in our school district, you really need to look no further than Mansfield, where they are booming. And because of that, voters have approved some new projects in the school district as they head back to school. The voters did approve back in May $588 million in bond items. Money that will come without the need for a tax rate increase, according to the district, and that money will renovate many of their campuses with new HVAC systems, roofing, plumbing, all the upkeep that you need for buildings. Also, things like a new district police station and safety operations center, a new early learners academy, plus new instructional and certification programs, among many, many other projects in those bonds. Voters recognize the need because the population growth here is really booming. As I mentioned, one of the fastest in Tarrant County. This was a town of just 30,000 people back in the year 2000. That's nearly tripled to 81,000 today and projected to reach 120,000 people over the next decade. That according to the Fort Worth Star-Telegram and according to the North Central Texas Council of Governments. When we're talking about population growth in Dallas and Tarrant counties, there's only 4 cities that have seen more of it than Mansfield: Dallas, Fort Worth, Arlington, and Grand Prairie. So as they arrive for the first day of school, likely a lot of new faces in classrooms. Mark and Kara, back to you.
Yeah, when you hear those numbers, that is wild. So many people moving into the area. Okay, thanks, Chris. Arlington ISD also back at school this morning with some big staffing changes. The district had to cut hundreds of non-teaching positions after pandemic aid funds ended. Now, teachers, librarians, and some other staff members got a 4% raise, so that is on average a pay bump of more than $2,000 a year. New teachers now start at $64,000 a year. And Keller ISD just announced a new rule for medication for the first day. Schools must have both parent and doctor approval for a nurse to give over-the-counter medicine to students. Previously, nurses could give it out for less than 10 days with just a parent's request. The district says this is based on new guidance from the Texas Board of Nursing. And students in Dallas ISD will eat for free this year. The district says the community eligibility provision allows eligible schools to feed kids for free regardless of income. School leaders say this will eliminate costs for processing school meal applications and allow staff to streamline their meal services.